Palestinians in the West Bank stand by and watch as Jewish settlers continue to claim land rights and demolish their property, leaving some homeless and without better prospects, and diminishing chances of peace between both sides. Palestinians say the land is privately owned, but Israeli settlement plans have exposed the deep division between the two sides. The community of Bani Nuaim, which houses around 30 families, is serene, and families continue to go on with their everyday lives. Palestinians say this land was theirs and has been taken from them illegally.
Every morning, actually, when I come to this place, I start crying. It's my land for many, many years. That I know of, probably my family owned this land for over 300-400 years ago. And suddenly, almost 20 years ago now, we can't even get close to the land.
Hassan, along with other private owners like him, took their case to Israel's High Court. A ruling in their favor called for the settlers to vacate by May 1st and their homes to be destroyed. But the settlers appealed.
Demolishing the homes is not justice. If justice were to be done, then the Supreme Court would wait until the case finishes in the district court, and the case is decided based on proof and evidence, not based on hearsay.
According to analysts, the Israeli government is pressuring the court into stalling the case so that new laws can be formulated to enable the settlers to stay despite land deeds, proving ownership by Palestinians. The High Court has granted a 60-day stay on the demolition.
Israel tried to manipulate the Supreme Court's decision and reopen the case. It's illegal, and we consider this a declaration of war on the court system itself.
The delay has favored Jewish settlers.
Now I am very happy to see that the government is changing its policy. It's examining again the facts, and when it will restate its position before the Supreme Court, I am quite hopeful and believe that the Supreme Court will do the right thing and reverse its decision.
This case has highlighted the difficulties Palestinians face over the illegal settlers issue. Farmers in the West Bank village were recently devastated after Israeli forces demolished what they say was several makeshift structures that had been built illegally. The Israeli Coordinator of Government Activities in the Territories, a unit within the Israeli Defense Ministry, which administrates the West Bank, said forces demolished the illegally built areas on the outskirts of Hebron in Area C, the 60% of West Bank where Israel exercises total control. Defined by interim peace agreements concluded between Israel and the Palestinians in the 1990s, Area C is where all of Israel's West Bank settlements are located. Palestinians, however, claim their legally owned properties were destroyed. Tariq Jabri, one of the farm owners, said he had all the valid papers and documents to prove the land belongs to him.
We lost around 1 million shekels. This farm belongs to my brother-in-law, who has all the papers from a Palestinian municipality. The farm has been here for 4 years.
Last December, 20 human rights groups, including Amnesty International and Human Rights Watch, endorsed a report accusing Israel of stepping up its demolitions of Palestinian property in occupied land in 2011, raising double the number of homes and water wells from 2010 and displacing more than 1,000 people, the greatest number in a single year since 2005. Israel dismissed the report as one-sided and biased and said it would continue to professionally and transparently enforce laws regarding illegal construction by both Israelis and Palestinians. Palestinians, along with their property, are increasingly experiencing settler violence since the growth of Jewish settlements, which has gained authority over their lands. Palestinians say what was once theirs can now only be viewed from a distance. Nadia Mayan, AlArabiya.